Right, here in New Zealand, big announcements the other day with the Future Starts Now. Plenty of racing happening everywhere though, and Bobby Butt joins me. Hey mate.
Hey mate, how are you?
Very good. How was Australia?
Oh, it was good. Just they flew over Saturday and back last night, so quick visit, but it was a good visit.
I'm here to make some, make sure people are aware of the announcements, and we'll touch on those just at the end and how they might affect you. But good racing everywhere is what we're all about in this Queensland Carnival's. One, it's a great carnival, and they continue to build it, they continue to grow it, and it must be fun to be a part of it.
Oh, it is for sure, and I've been lucky. I've sort of been over there every year for the carnival now, and it's just got better and better, and it's good to be part of it.
Bet and win, you got the drive for David and Stacey. You've got a great relationship both with David and Stace, and the horse. You had him here for a little while when he had a few issues, and nice relationship to build for a young man in the industry.
Oh, for sure, yeah. No, he's obviously he's a trotter going places, so it's real good to be a part of, and yeah, good crew too. Great owners in him, and of course David and Stace too.
The Stella Square the other night, he was good. Rocking with attitude. I get in all sorts of trouble. Stable name's Lucy, but I always forget his name. Showed a bit of cheek around the turn. You had to drop down onto its back. It looked like you might have been labouring a bit. Were you a bit worried at that stage?
Not really. He was just, it was sort of funny. I'm not sure if it was maturing a bit more after a bit of racing and that, but he just sort of flopped along, happy out there. But I'm thinking that maybe it was his first time with a Murphy on too, and he might not have seen them so much on the fence, and in saying that, Miles, he was jogging, got up the back, and I thought, oh, maybe I am just running for a nice second. And then when I jumped on his back, and he just really picked the bit up, and then I knew it was going good then. It
was interesting you say that, Murphy Blind, because when you straightened and he saw him sort of cocked the head the other way, and then he powered away, and he's got plenty of power, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's got plenty of power, and he's one of the few who can stay and can sprint, so that's good.
And it was a messy race. It was a horrible race with a lap to go. Were you holding your breath?
Oh yeah, well they sort of it just happened that quick, there's a skirmish here and a skirmish there, so but full credit to the horse, like once he copped that first decent check, he just kept powering through good.
He's progressed so quick, hasn't he? Less than 12 months ago, you were racing him around Rangioras and Ashburtons, and he was still doing things wrong. Well, and David and Stace were doing them, but he was still doing things wrong. But I mean, he was winning, but he just, like the other night, he was just so mature.
Yeah, for sure. He's just come on leaps and bounds. He's obviously a real happy horse now and trotting real good. So he's getting there.
This week, the Haras the Trotters, that's why I got the beanie on, apart from the fact that it's very cold. The Haras the Trotters, Great Square. Your confidence level will be a little bit stronger after the Saturday night? Yeah,
for sure. Oh, it's still obviously going to be a real tough race. Couple of new ones coming in too. Jimmy Retro's one looks like it goes real
London
good.
To a brick,
London to a brick. So, no, it's good, but I wouldn't want to be swapping my drive, that's for sure.
Did you watch London to a brick?
Yeah, watched him. Yeah, I've been watching him the last few weeks, and he's a nice horse, and obviously went there and won it last year, so he looks a yardstick over there.
It's actually good. I wear a Woodlands hat from time to time as well, and because we got What the Hill with Bet and Win. Better's light, but he don't trot like a pacing bred trotter, does he? London to a brick. He's got a beautiful action about him.
Yeah, he does. He gets over the ground so good too. So. It looks like massive stride on him, so he's just obviously one of those ones he just wants to trot.
You're reunited with Manhattan. I thought she was outstanding. Unfortunately, probably the wrong horse crossed you. Out of the gate, you burnt pretty hard too, so they're pretty keen, and just wash your speed off prior to the sprint lane, which really stifled your run.
Yeah, just stifled me right up, and old Manhattan, she just needs them to keep rolling, and just when those other ones got the kick, I couldn't be happier with her. I was wrapped with her run.
The last 50 was outstanding, wasn't it? She just kept getting to the line.
Yeah, just kept getting the line. Even I probably didn't see it on TV, but she was rocketing around that last bend after the finish, So any luck, obviously Tay, a couple others went super, but if the race is run to suit like it was last year, she can get a piece of it.
That's this weekend as well, is it? No, it's 2 weeks for her, is it?
I think she's got the, is it Flirt a Little or something this week, and then the big one next week.
The week after. And you'll keep flying backwards and forwards, or are you going to try and stay over there for a week at all?
No, I won't. Won't get a chance to stay, unfortunately, but it's nice to go get warm for 24 hours anyway.
They reckon it's wet. All Dave complains about is it's been raining the whole time they've been there.
No, I think they had a bad run the last week or 10 days, but it was beautiful in the weekend. Not a breath of wind. Could have quite easy stayed, that's sure.
Everyone says to me how bad New Zealand is. All I see is nothing but no clouds, blue skies. It is terrific, mate. The family also had a good night because that mares race you actually ended up breeding a winner, which is quite unique and a little bit of an irony and twist in it.
Yeah, no, it was great. And Mum and Dad and my gran and pop still own her. They sent her over to Rick, obviously, for those mares races and that. But no, it was when I looked over down the back straight and she was sitting in the 1-1. I thought, oh, she'll run a cheeky race, you know. So it was great.
New announcements happened the other day while you were away on the Friday night. I don't think you were there for the announcements. I think you would have been on the plane. But what, your thoughts on them for a young man coming through, and especially talking about so many mares that you've had a good association with leaving to go to Australia. There's talk of more mares racing and putting more racing on for these fillies. Does that part excite you that you might not have to have a horse like Manhattan leave your stable?
Oh, absolutely, unreal news, and it puts a bit more of a spring in the step to get out of bed every morning, and like you say, Pandora and Manhattan, they shouldn't be in Aussie, they should be here, but just because of opportunities, we've had to do the best thing for the horse and the owners, and that's why they're there, Yeah,
put them on a plane with David and Stace and race them in those Queensland Carnivals, but be able to bring them home and race them in the better races.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just those mares, they just need consistent races all the time, and hopefully in the long run it'll hold on to the nice ones.
Races like the New Zealand Cup going to $1 million, but with David and Stacey, probably not this year. The Dominion Handicap going up to 400,000 makes it hard for those horses now to be sold to Australia, which has got to be great for New Zealand racing.
Oh, for sure. And the other thing about the good stake money is we want the Aussies coming here for our big races. It just makes it exciting. Like the last sort of 10 or 15 years, it's just sort of been. It hasn't been as exciting, and obviously the cherry hasn't been big enough for them to come over, so gone are the days of like the old Inter Dominions and that, where it was real hype, and Trans-Tasman, so hopefully it can come back. Well,
it's interesting this year. You got a $400,000 Dominion Handicap. You got a horse like Just Believe. He can go around in the Inter Dominion that he's won twice of, and I think it's nearly just about a third of the prize money. He can come here for the Dominion Handicap, so I reckon you got a fair chance where you're going to get, and that's what I mean. So exciting for New Zealand harness racing. I think a lot of people, there's some negative thoughts about it and all the rest. I think they have to have a look at the bigger picture and what it actually might look like.
Oh, for sure, and I think anyone who's having negative thoughts about it has to have a good look at themselves, to be honest. So, onwards and upwards, hopefully. Yep.
Future starts now is what it's all about, Bobby. Good luck. As I said, in the Haras Trotteurs Great Square. It's a funny name, but anyway, it's got something to do with the stars and everything else like that, but it's a good race. Well done to yourself and Stace and Dave. They've been doing a great job promoting the horse too and getting him out there, mate. But good luck on Saturday night, and hopefully you get the jockeys. Yeah, hopefully, mate. So just hopefully we can get a nice wee barrier today, and bit of luck our way and bit of bad luck for the others, and we can get a bit of it. Good luck. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks, mate. Thanks.